Let's look at settings available for CarrotKeys virtual keyboard. First, let's see how do we access the settings. On Android settings screen, we scroll to the bottom and choose System to get access to languages and input menu item, and then we choose on-screen keyboard. This will allow to choose which keyboard to configure, and here we choose CarrotKeys. First option allows us to toggle the help display. The CarrotKey still works as before, but nothing is displayed. This might be useful if you get really good with it and do not like the abstraction that the help introduces. Second option is for minimized CarrotKeys size. You might want to adjust it if you have hard time hitting the bottom bar to restore the CarrotKeys, making it easier to access. On the other hand, a smaller minimized size might allow to interact with more of app screen even while minimized. Following two settings are probably the most interesting ones. Help radius configures the displayed help size. It might be of interest to you to adjust based on your eyesight or maybe preference to have less obstruction. Note that it does not impact how much you need to move the finger. The center dot that selects the cells is just scaled, while the finger has to move the same amount regardless of the help displayed. The following option will be the one that adjusts the size of the invisible circle where you must move your finger. So it is called outer radius, and it is again percentage of largest screen dimension, and it represents the real sensitivity. You will probably want to adjust it based on your fingers, your screen and stuff like that. Here you can see with a very high sensitivity, so very low radius, you don't even need to slide. You can basically just tilt the finger on the screen, though this sacrifices accuracy quite a lot and might be hard to use. On the other hand, if you can make use of it, you will probably be able to type extremely fast because the motions needed are very small. On the other hand, if you have like some impairment in movement, you might be happy by using high sensitivity, and then you have basically perfect accuracy because it's easy to always hit the cell that you want and the probability of mistakes is low. The next option is for how quickly you need to double tap to get access to double tap layouts. Normally you probably want to keep it on default, but in some cases it might be difficult for you to tap as quickly, so you might increase the time, or maybe when typing quickly you sometimes accidentally get to the double tap layout. In this case you might want to reduce the time to reduce the chance of accidentally hitting the double tap layout. Setting it sufficiently low will basically prevent you from ever accessing it, which possibly is not what you want. And the last options are what feedback you can get when you are using the CarrotKeys. One option is for when you enter some cell, you might choose to get either sound or vibration of your phone, and another is for when you release in some cell and you do a successful type. You can also choose between sound and haptic. Yes, if you release without typing, so in empty cell, then there is no feedback.